Extroverts. What do you wish introverts knew?
Wow, you ask extroverts a question, you get the introverts answering. Well, there's a first.
I used to think I was a hardcore introvert for years. It turned out that I was just surrounded by assholes. Be sure to know the difference.
How exhausting it is to be on all the time. I feel like Julie, the cruise director on the Love Boat. I have to think up the ideas for the things we do, then arrange all the details, then facilitate it all so it actually happens, including talking people into doing XYZ when they already said they were doing XYZ, but on the day of the event they want to bail out. Then once everyone is at the event, I have to keep it going. I have to run interference for any disagreements as well as constantly keep things moving along in an interesting way. And if it's not the best fill-in event, guess who gets blamed? Yep. Me. Last week I was sick and I had to cancel my going to a dinner thing, but I encouraged everyone else to please still go. They wouldn't, and consequently my friend's hubby unfollowed me on IG because he was looking forward to the event and nobody went. End rant.
We're all shitting it too, we just stopped caring.
Like they aren't going to tell us, whether we want to know or not. That lockdowns are really hard and working from home was really hard.
It's not uncommon for extroverts to seem like we're having a bigger reaction to something than we actually are. We're not attention-starved or drama queens, I promise. Some of us just get very expressive at random times and it's nothing to worry about. When in doubt, just ask.
It's exhausting talking to you. If you don't give me the same energy, I assume you're uninterested. BC I'm forced to carry the conversation, which I never want to do. So I just walk away and talk to someone else.
We also get nervous, but we say fuck it and do the dumb shit.
Introvert here. For all extroverts, please note that generic pep talks make us roll our eyes and want to punch you. They simply do the opposite for us than what they do for you. I want to tear every motivational poster down and use them for toilet paper. Talk about immoderate. People are odd these days, unfollowing you like some 13-year-old.
I love to disturb your silence so you feel alive and stop thinking about killing yourself. And I also find introverts funny.
Stop asking me why I'm so quiet. Why are you so loud is always my response.
You won't head anywhere if you're afraid of making mistakes and fail. You lose nothing if you try nothing, and that may feel comfortable, but you also don't risk gaining anything either. So yeah, try something, a little thing, and have a chance to attain something good. There are no extroverts or women on.
The silence is mega awkward. Tell me something, anything, speak. That runs in my head when I get caught alone with an introvert. It's really draining and brings the mood down when there's no effort put into anything by the introvert. Everyone's different, but if you force everything on the extrovert, it's kinda shitty of you. That it's okay to have friends, go out, laugh, and have fun. Life is too short.
You can't control it. Also, extroverts still get ultra nervous, it just has the opposite effect on them. Technically an ambivert, but pretty extroverted.
Extrovert here with high social anxiety. I love being around others and planning things, but it also takes a lot of my energy. Afterwards, work, party, any group gathering, I go home and ruminate on how everything went, if I said something stupid, what could have been better, etc. Then the panic sets in and I start to wonder if any of my friends really like me. There's no confidence included in being an extrovert. No one would ever call me an introvert, especially if they looked at my social calendar, but when I read about how some introverts feel in social situations, I feel the exact same way. I also want to stay home most days, but I force myself to go out by telling myself it's what I should do.
I'm an introvert, but some of my friends are extroverts and I learned some social skills from them. Now I like to plan things and go out with them. Some of my other introvert friends I actually planned a month before with them to see Spider-Man: No Way Home. We are 4 guys and plan to sleep 2 nights at one of the 4 since he was housekeeping at his uncle's. We even already bought tickets and got good seats for premiere night. 2 bailed out about like 3 nights before. I got real fed up with it since I know my extroverted friends had actually the same plans and invited me with them, and I told them that I can't, otherwise I'd be ditching my other introvert friends.
The internet sucks compared to reality. I have a budget for my extroversion. When it runs out, I'd rather introvert. I mean, I like spending time with friends and family and talking, but it also exhausts me and then I must retreat. Also, I'm not so into talking with strangers. I can do it though, would much rather meet the same groups of people. That's its work being an extrovert. Not always a walk in the park, you know.
Nobody looks at you, unless they think you're cute. I absolutely fucking hate starting conversations, better yet carrying them, because I do that all the fucking time because my friends just don't know what to MSG. I just feel like the more I talk, the less people want to talk to me, which makes me feel like shit and makes me sometimes just want to say, we're not friends, bye. That may not even be an introvert thing, I don't know, but it doesn't matter anymore.
Man, that sucks. I don't think that's an introvert thing. It sounds like some of your friends are just shitty at spending time with their friends. Don't they know it's supposed to be fun?
You know, you don't have to do any of this.
Geez, this sounds exhausting. I'm sorry for what we put you through. Sounds exactly like being a DM.
Introversion, social anxiety.
Introverts such as myself enjoy shitting.
We didn't ask for your advice?
Lol, this is the extroverts are on TikTok.
As an introvert, I'm exhausted when anyone speaks to me, no matter if they are extroverted or introverted. However, the high energy drains my interest and my energy so much faster.
That works out. I don't want to have conversations with people anyway. I want to be left alone.
Yep, that's what every workplace has made me feel like. Fucking sucks.
There's the difference. It's easier for you to just will yourself into a situation. Introverts or people with social anxiety get easily overwhelmed and it can be mentally crippling. If you don't understand that, then you don't have social anxiety, you just get anxious sometimes. There's the difference. It's easier for you to just will yourself into a situation. Introverts or people with social anxiety get easily overwhelmed and it can be mentally crippling. If you don't understand that, then you don't have social anxiety, you just get anxious sometimes. You're confusing introversion with an anxiety disorder.